We're live, I think. I don't know. Hey guys, good evening. Good evening. How are you? Another, I guess you could say, Tuesday evening chat. Ask a coin dealer, aka Shop Talk. We are here. You are there, and hopefully you guys got some good questions for us. That would be great. Let's introduce this guy right here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike with Mid America Coins. Glad you all can join us this evening. Hopefully, we get some good questions tonight. Let's talk a little bit about silver and gold.
Hey, I didn't put a. Oh, there's that. There's that. I thought for a second I forgot to pin the link up. If you notice, there's a pinned message at the top of the chat. Please begin questions with 3 question marks so we can see them better. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody we can and go from there. So, hello against an army. Frank Mons is here. I'm here. OC Stacker's here. Dan Ing. Who else we got? Oval Coins and Collectibles. Good to see somebody new. How are you doing, my friend? Here's a question for you, Mike, from Frank Mons. Wow, that's a pretty quick question. What do you think the most undervalued sleeper numismatic coin is that is worth collecting? What coin do you think has the most potential to go up?
Well, there's a couple of them out there. Me, I've been watching my peace dollar. I've been watching that 34S for a while. But the other one I've been really keeping an eye on is the 35S because it's undervalued a little bit. If you get that in a nice hump. So I've been watching the peace dollars a little bit. How about you?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, how about you?
There's a lot of coins out there that are really, just super undervalued. Some of them are not sleepers, like anything in the 1700s American. Everybody knows the Benjamin Have cameo, ultra cameo, deep cameo, whatever you want to call them, and of course the full bell lines. Those are undervalued, but they're not what you'd call sleepers because everybody already knows about them. As far as a sleeper coin, I'm gonna have to ponder on that a couple minutes, and I'll get back to you. Just give me a couple minutes. I don't know. There's just so much out there. It's hard to say because all the good coins
You
have
need to
already.
check out that 35S. It's starting to show some movement.
Okay, here's a good sleeper coin, modern coin, and I think they're really undervalued. I don't know if you'd call them good or not, but the uncirculated S mint quarters, modern S minted quarters. I think they're sleepers. If or when they go up, I don't know. But the U.S. Mint issued them out in rolls from 2012 forward. They did not issue them for circulation. Some of them have a lower mintage than the W quarters from 2019 and 2020, but their value is very low. I think they're going to go up in value. Just a matter of how much. That's my sleeper coin
Yeah, that's for the guy that likes modern.
for the guy that likes modern, and for the guy that likes vintage, just buy anything in the 1700s.
Well, I just like it all.
So here you go. Native Warrior has something for us. Soapbox Annex coins okay to buy. Thinking of buying one, have been looking at it and cracking it out to send to PCGS.
Bad move.
Bad move. Don't crack it out. It's a vintage holder. That's like cracking a rattler out to get it resubmitted for a higher grade.
There is a lot of guys out there that collect will pay extra for that vintage holder.
Yeah,
I
vintage
actually collect
holders.
them too. I collect old.
Some vintage holders are worth more than the coins themselves.
That's true.
And here again, Ginson Army is saying, please begin questions, triple question mark to make your questions more noticeable. Chat's a little slow, so I notice his Native Warriors. Thank you, Ginson Army. How do I get that out of there? It won't leave. There it is. He goes, I'm with Mike. I think the Morgans have performed well and will put and will pull the peace dollars along. Um, yeah, there's no doubt about it. But some of those peace dollars, I wouldn't
I got
call.
that thumbs up with you, partner.
I
Frank.
wouldn't. I wouldn't call the 34S a sleeper though. I
No,
mean,
I said what I said. The 34S, it don't do nothing until it gets higher. I said watch the 35S.
oh,
People
okay. Watch
been
the 35.
overlooking it, and it's starting to make a move in higher grade. It's starting to make a move,
Remember,
and it's
remember when we was younger? Uh, the gray sheets they only came out on paper, and it was just like newspaper paper, like a magazine.
yeah.
And every month we would look at it, and as soon as we got it, we'd look at the ones with all the up arrows, and then we'd go around trying to hunt those coins down because we figured if somebody else if it had enough interest in it that it was going up, there would always be somebody looking for it. And it actually helped out a lot. It was definitely a good way to collect and buy and sell coins. So if it's going up, that means somebody wants it. But whether it's going to stay up is another story. Here you go, Big Rocky. He likes $3 gold. Hello, Big Rocky. Thanks for the channel support, my friend.
Well, not all of us can afford that $3 gold, Rocky.
And then even Frank Mods agrees with Big Rocky. So, guys, if you got any questions, just ask us.
Again?
Yes. So I'm leaving a
Oh
license plate
my
with them.
God.
Uh-oh. Something's going on here. What's up, bro?
Sorry, guys. My wife has to run over and save my kid again. Him and his wife or girlfriend, I'm sorry, not wife yet, just locked themselves out of their apartment again. My wife is the big lock cracker.
Hey,
So,
yeah.
guys, if you got anything important in your house, don't have it around my wife because she knows how to get in. No.
Oh, man. I don't know. Well, since
Yeah.
we're
Honestly, she
a
has
little
a
bit slow
spare.
on the
She has
question,
her spare key here. She's going to unlock the for me. I just want to throw that in.
since we're going a little slow on the questions to start off the night, let's go ahead and talk about the show that you're hosting. It's what, less than 2 months away?
Less than about a month and a half away, guys.
Yeah, here it is. The fifth annual Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show. And that's the first time the Mint and CAC will be in Tulsa. Sponsored by that guy sitting right, well, he's sitting below me
Oh,
now.
and by the way, guys, speaking of that, I told my little brother here that the U.S. Mint and I talked for an hour and 33 minutes yesterday.
I thought
Guys,
you said today.
they released a new coin, and it's going to be there at our show. In case you guys didn't get a chance to get one, they are going to have the Veterans Army one there that they're going to be releasing. It's gold, and they'll have a silver one also.
I like gold. Anyway, this show is going to be on Thursday, June the 13th. The public can get in from noon to 5. Friday, June the 14th, 9 a.m. to 5. And June the 15th, which is a Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, Mike, what's it going to be like at this show? I mean, what can we expect?
Well, we can expect a crowd. I know that for a fact. I've been getting a lot of calls on this show. The U.S. Mint and I, like I said, we talked for over an hour and a half. They gave me a rundown of what they're kind of bringing, and guys, I'm overwhelmed. I didn't expect this at all from them. I was expecting to release just a couple coins, but it looks like they want us to have a great show. We'll have silver proof sets there from 2024. We'll have the clad sets there. The proof eagles are going to be there. The golds, all the gold eagles from your 4-piece to your singles will be there. The buffaloes are going to be there. They're going to be issuing a lot of stuff for the kids, packets for the kids. And
Now,
parents don't feel left out. They'll have something for you too. They told me.
now is CAC going to be accepting new people to be able to submit to them? Are they
Yes,
allowing?
guys, they are, and they're going to have a brand new label there.
Oh,
So,
well,
guys, if you want that label, you got to submit there.
so that is something that's exclusive for that show, correct?
Correct. And if anybody knows anything about labels, there's collectors out there for them. That makes your coin get a little bit more value. Ain't
Yeah,
that right, Keith?
yeah, it does. You want to buy some of my labels? I charge you an arm and a leg, or probably 2 arms.
He likes to collect labels from shows.
Yeah, I do. I got a lot of them. I sold one Saturday or Sunday rather at the auction. It was from our Evansville. I told him about your coin that got stolen in Evansville, that 1878
Oh
CC.
yeah.
Yeah, I got stolen at the show. Yeah, you got to watch them shows sometimes, man.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Some guys. Anyway, Drickett has a question. Thank you for the support, Drickett, and thank you for the question. He says he's going to address this to you because I'm saying Mike. How has the recent price of silver affected the premiums? I mean, like Saturday, it went from like 20, just under 28 to 29.90, almost $30, and then back down and ended up closing up less than the day started. How is that kind of affecting the premiums?
Well, guys, the premiums have went up a little bit. I'm going to tell you right now, and it's got nothing to do with that. If anybody's been listening to me for the last couple of weeks, we're really expecting this to break over 30 by the end of this month. Guys, if you would have looked at last week, it hit 29.90.
Yeah, on Friday.
And
I mean,
it's look at today.
put a number
It
on
went all the way up to right at 29, slid back down a little bit.
Now, to put a
It's
number
going
on
to
it,
break because
really
guys,
need-
right? Go ahead.
you really need a crystal ball to actually put a number on. I mean, all of the analytics is saying, yes, it should be over 30 by the end of the month. But I mean, you can't be 100% certain, can you?
Oh, I'm not saying I'm 100% certain, but I tell you
The
guys,
analytics
I
are
mean,
pointing that
looking
way.
at what this numbers has been doing, I wouldn't be shocked. Okay. But at the same time, I'm telling you guys, don't be scared to stack.
I did a video with
You can
somebody
do
the
to
other
make
day.
it happen. Silver is going to be your best return. And I think Keith and I was reading something that came from one of my customers about what JP Morgan is doing. Remember we discussed that a little bit
Uh-huh.
over there in Shanghai, selling off silver and gold.
Yeah, part of that Baltimore bridge collapse or wreck or whatever you want to call it, it hasn't just affected Baltimore; it's affected other areas. Because ships have got to get in and out of that port, and they're trying to figure out how to do it. But it's even affecting LEM and stuff because some of that silver that's going over to London comes out of that port.
That's what the LAM is.
London Metal Exchange.
Correct.
Okay, let's get a question about some coins here. Have you guys ever resubmitted for grading? And if so, what, why, and under what circumstances did you resubmit to the same company or a different one? Thanks.
Well, I got to say, 2 years ago at the fun show, I think my best submission was when I had a guy have me take a coin over to NGC and send it through my company. He wanted to pay because he didn't have an account with him, and it came back clean. It was a 93S, and I told him I thought it was XF. They sent it back. They called it very fine clean. The guy had $4,000 in the coin. Now everybody that knows the 93S, and it's went up again.
Yeah.
That's the key date. Well, I gave him because he said, if you give my money back, Mike, you can have it. So I handed him his 4,000. Once again, I really felt like this was an XF coin. I threw it on the ground and he just looked at me and a few other people looked at me. What are you doing? I cracked that thing out. I walked over to PCGS. I paid their $100 to get it graded on site. Came back an XF40. Non-clean, straight grade.
And that's the thing. Mr. V Rose, thank you for the support and watching the channel. We appreciate it. I myself, same circumstances, Mike. I'm not going to get a lot of detail. If I buy a coin and I think it's undergraded, or if I've sent it off and I think they've sent it back to be undergraded, if the price difference is substantial, I will resubmit it right back to the same company. No questions asked. Hey, Joel here. Thank you for watching the channel, Joel. He says, how about taking all the coins out of a monster box to submit to NGC for grading? Will MS70s be important to our future or just an ounce of silver? We're going to let you answer that question kind of quick there, Mike, because that seems like a quick question.
All right.
Something
As you
else.
guys know, Joe is one of my customers. Listen, Joe, I think I told you this before. 70s and 69s, the only difference is this. Will they be worth any more in the end? No.
On the Silver
Today,
Eagle.
there's so many 70s out there on Eagles that they're barely bringing over 69 prices now. You take them in a coin shop, they don't offer you any more than what they're going to pay you for that 69.
Unless it's a really early date and they
Early
actually
date, yes.
agree. They have to actually agree that it's a 70.
Yeah, but your brand new Eagles, there's too many of them getting
Yeah.
70s. 69s are staying with
It would
70s.
have to
You
be
want to
before
stick.
what, 2000? Dated before 2000. Is that not correct?
Right. You want the earlier boxes if you're going to do that.
There you go. So hopefully that question was answered good. Um, so if you guys got any coins you want us to look at, I do have my email open over here on this other screen, so we can bring it up. And if you got questions about your coins or if you're concerned or anything, just take a nice clear picture of it. We'll try to get to it and hopefully, you know, have an answer for you. And if we don't have an answer, there's a lot of people in the chat. They may have the answer for you. You never know.
But one more thing on them Eagles, even on early dates. For example, when Keith, you remember this, the 86, it only lasted for a month or two because one actually sold in the auction for $12,000. And it hit the gray sheet as that. People started going crazy. They wanted to get it. All of a sudden, it was back down to $800.
Yeah, and that's the thing you have to understand. With the MS70 Eagles, you got to get in and out of. And Frank Bonds here points it out. There are so many unopened monster boxes of Silver Eagles. No one really knows how many MS70s there are available.
There's a lot of them, though. I got a bunch in my vault. And I'm willing to sell them, guys, if anybody's interested in buying some 70 Eagles. You've already bought some from me, Keith. Thank you.
You're welcome. And just for your info, Mr. Steve LaPointe says 1986 is the first year.
Thank you for that, sir. That is true.
Yeah, and it's they had a bunch of specials on the Silver Eagles throughout the time. You got the 20th anniversary in '06. It's a 3-piece set. There's a 2-piece set for the 20th anniversary. 3-piece silver set. And there's a 2-piece that has a silver and a gold 1 ounce in it. And then in 11, you got another special set with reverse proofs and then 12 and 13. And the mint just getting crazy. I mean, they are sitting there, special this, special that, reverse proof this, and it's enhanced, uncirculated, enhanced proof, reverse proof, enhanced. It's just, there's just so much to keep up with. So unless you're just collecting only Silver Eagles, it's going to be pretty expensive to collect them all and collect other coins with it because they can get expensive. What is that? What is the 2019 S? Isn't that like a couple $1,000 for a 71 and like 800, 900 for an MS69 now?
And look what they sold for. One sold as high as $10,000 when they first came out.
They're not worth it.
And actually, this guy here, I paid a bunch of money to for one because I sold it to my customer, trying to talk him out of it, but I bought it for him. And look at today, he lost $3,000 on it. So you got to watch what you're doing. It's not something I suggest you. And if you're buying just to resell, that's great. Just be careful what you pay for this new modern stuff.
Yeah, I guess it goes to the point, when you're like same way as you're trying to stack silver, you try to get it close to spot. You try to get your Silver Eagles as low as you can because you never know which ones are going to be good. on the special
Uh,
series. You're like, yeah, which one?
yeah. What is the premium on MS-70 Eagles? Well, the premium right now is you can buy them from me for new ones around $59. I am
MS7.
actually telling NGC to please give me more 69s and 70s because I'm getting more 70s than I get 69s. But the problem is, most of the sets in my area, people have put together. I got over 400 sets in my area, and I need 69s for them
Well,
that
see,
I'm filling every
that's
year.
the thing. I think it's more of with the graders, and I guess I'm calling them out. I'm not going to say their names. You all know who grades Silver Eagles. They charge more when you submit them in bulk. See, you got your retail price you pay, so much per coin, But in bulk, they charge one price for a 69 and a higher price for a 70.
Correct.
When that monster box gets cracked, they're going to try to give you as many 70s as they can. Whether it's actually a 70, I don't know without examining the coin. But I know my percentage of 70s was higher than my percentage of 69s when I submitted a couple different coins.
Mine is every year. We do
And
box
that's
two every year.
and that's wrong because there's not that many 70s coming out of a box where there should be over half of them.
Well, the thing is, they make $11 more a coin off me if I take 70s.
It doesn't cost them no extra to grade it.
Nope. The only difference is the label.
See, the trick about grading is simple. An MS-70 is a coin in which came from the mint the way it was intended. Well, they say in the aftermarket, they say the coin is flawless. It's not necessarily flawless. It's the way it came from the mint. It wasn't circulated at all. So theoretically, everything in a Silver Eagle box is a 70 if you go by the actual terms of 70, the way it was intended from the mint. However, that's in my case, I don't feel it's that way. I feel it's more like no imperfections at all. But even with an imperfection, it could still have a 70 if it never left any type of packaging from the mint. I don't know. Kind of confusing. Grading, subject to opinion. So, yeah, we're missing some questions because I've seen this from Frank and Against an Army. Guys, I'm not going to highlight a lot of stuff up here unless you have the question marks in front of it because I can't read everything. Sometimes the chat gets too busy, and I do apologize. But all the
What are you on TikTok, sir? It says follow us on TikTok. Is that where you're at now?
yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm on TikTok, Insta, Facebook. Haven't did nothing in a couple months over there. I got like 6,000 people follow me over on Facebook. Same little logo. I turned my personal page into to a coin crew.
Right.
At TikTok, I got like over 2,000. Okay, here's Coach's Magic's got something for us. What are your thoughts on the 24 Gold Eagles and that have yet to be released?
Okay. Everybody just did not hear me in the beginning. The U.S. Mint will have all of them. All of them. The singles, the four piece, it'll all be there at our show. If you want to pick them up from the U.S. Mint right there, they'll have
No,
them.
he's saying, what's your thoughts on them? He's not asking about buying them.
Oh, well, okay. Well, my thoughts on them is, guys, they got a premium.
There
They
you go.
got
I think they're kind of expensive. But I'm still going to buy me probably the Buffalo this year. Maybe.
guys. I'm gonna splurge this year on them Go Buffaloes. I decided I'm gonna pick up 10 of them.
Well, I'm not as rich as you. I might get one if I get
I was thinking Keith would beat me and get 20, but
I'm going to barely be able to afford one. I'm going to have to figure out where to get the money from. I have to not get paid a couple weeks. Here we go. Adam Jam, thank you for the support, my friend. He goes, all modern stuff is MS65 considered investment grade. I don't think MS65. I think it needs to be at least a 67 or better minimum. And then 67, 68, definitely an investment grade on the modern circulated coinage. What do you think, bro?
I agree.
68 is a definite 67, depending on the coin. Quick question. I have a 50-year anniversary, 3/4 ounce.
Kennedy.
Kennedy gold coin.
Yes,
Wooden
it is in a wooden box.
absolutely perfect. Can you give me a ballpark on that? Okay, what's it worth, bro? It's worth the gold for sure. It's 3/4 of an ounce.
Yeah, it's worth a little bit more to go. Let's see what we can do.
What is it, like $100 over is the buy price on that? Something like that?
Yeah, something
$100
like
over
that.
mil?
That's
And maybe 150. So he's looking to see what the buy price is on that.
so you're basically looking right now around 1880. If you got a good buyer, be 1900. You know, here's the thing, guys. The gray sheet is 1900 for this coin, retail. What's up with that? Gold has gotten high enough with the $100 over.
Well,
It's
melt is 1800.
no, it's only 3/4 of
1791.
an ounce.
It's 3/4.
What's gold at now?
2388 at or
Oh,
about.
okay. All right, I did it wrong.
Melt about
I didn't look at gold
1791.
for a little bit.
That puts melt about 1791. So you plus a
1791 plus 100 is it's
so
still 1890 1900. Gray sheet's 1900. That's what I was
yeah,
saying.
there you go. 19.25 right in there. Sent an email. Let me look. Okay, Brian's got an email here. Okay, he's got let's share screen. Let's change screen. Oops. We'll go present. Share screen. Okay, so share it. Okay, what's your question on this, Brian?
Oregon Trail.
You have a MS62 Oregon Trail, 1926S.
1878 what?
78. Oh, the rim doesn't quite look right, but then again, it's got a nice color to it. I like
Yeah,
it.
but it's in a plastic holder. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, Brian, on that one. But I like that. Any questions about that, Brian?
Well,
Inkman?
once again,
I'm
you'd have to
sorry.
see it degraded because for some reason, two things. It's in an annex holder, so it's
What's the
hard to get
market
this.
value on the graded commemorative?
What does he want to know?
He wants to know the market value on it. See, that's why we have two chats working. Okay, we'll get you that market value on that. I do like the toning on the Morgan. That's nice. But again, Inkman, uh, is it a CC, an S, or a plain?
That's what I was asking earlier.
See, I had Brian's comment up to earlier, and I just started saying Brian. Sorry about that. He said it's a plain Morgan.
Uh, is it 7 tail, 8 tail, 7 8 tail feather?
Did you count the feathers, Inkman? There's somebody I haven't seen in a minute. Bees nuts. Says hello, strangers, and Keith. How are you, my friend? Long time no see. Thank you for coming in the show. We appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up. I'm a little behind, a couple minutes behind here. We are working with Inkman on this. He's wanting to know what we think of that. Did you get that 26S, bro?
Well, I'm doing it right now. I got it. I'm on the page already.
It's an MS62 Annex.
It's in an
Mostly
annex.
white.
We got her now. Here we go. 62. If it's a true 62,
Yeah, looks
wholesale's 178, retail's 230. If it's a true 62.
Inkman saying they can send a picture of the reverse. Yeah, that would be cool.
Here's the thing though. looking at that, and they might have missed it. You see them spots up in there, Keith? Can you see them spots up there? That looks like
Right up
water
here.
spots.
See my little mouse moving.
Yeah, that looks like
Yeah,
the water spots to me. If it's so,
it
that
does.
means it's been cleaned.
Yeah, it's still a nice looking
It's
overall.
still a nice looking coin. It looks original, except for that spot, them two spots.
Yeah,
What
up
does the
here by my
back look
little.
like?
Yeah, if you want to send us another email, we will
Have you
take a look
sent me
at that.
an email of the back of that dollar too, Keith? I'll be able to tell them if it's an 8,
All
7.
right, man. If you could send us another email, and sorry about saying that a while ago.
But I'll be able to tell about the dollar too if he just flips it over so I can see it.
So, wow, there's 57 people in here. Guys, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Anyway, tomorrow I was saying earlier, I did an email and we were talking about, or not an email, I did a video with someone and we were talking about Friday about spot price and having over $2 spread. We also talked about comparisons between the prices today in silver from 2011 to today. What are the differences? Why is silver not where it was in 2011? And I gave my opinion. Okay, Keith, you had time to take a look at a few of my old Canadian dollar bills. Don't worry, I don't have many expectations. I'm not real good with Canadian, Dan. Um, on that, if you want to send some pics, we can do our best. And here we
Are they
go.
the large or the small notes?
I like the 1954s that have the devil head. Looks like
All
a
right.
7 tail feather.
2, 4, 4, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a 7.
7 tail feather. There's
That's
no
the second half of the
just
year.
7 tail feather.
And
Yeah,
here's
see, there's more. The front looks better than the back.
yeah, a little bit better lighting. Thank you, Inkman. We appreciate that.
Yeah, see, the front looks better than the back.
It's still a nice looking coin. I think it's an easy $175, $200 retail, according to where he says it is.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but on the tone dollar, it depends as far as the price on that. That's going to depend on who likes the tones, you know. The back doesn't look so toned, it looks more dirty, but the front actually looks toned.
It looks so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the back just looks like it's dirty. Yeah, Inkman, it's a nice looking coin. Thank you for the email. We appreciate it. But again, I think you can get an easy over $50 for the Morgan. Easy.
What's going on with your camera, bud?
I don't know. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, you are.
That's weird.
You know, invest in
Yeah.
a good camera.
That is a good camera. I'm just gonna stop moving. Here. Let's try this. Settings. Camera.
Now you really froze up. Now where'd you go, man?
I know, right?
Malfunction evening.
Make sure.
My camera's messing up. The color's messing up. Everything. No, the wife hit the. She sneezed this morning when she was on the show
I
on
knocked
Ida's this morning,
everything off the desk.
and everything. This whole monitor on this side, the mic, the camera.
I flipped the desk over.
She almost flipped the desk over. So yeah, there's that.
Good job.
Yeah, so I'm kind of well, it looks
But anyway,
like
back to what we were discussing on this dollar situation. Yeah, we're done with that. So looks like you're against the armies.
we begin questions just like this. I have a 2000D Sacagawea that weighs 1.4 grams more than it should, and it's slightly thicker too. I tested it on an XRF machine. The composite of copper, zinc, and manganese are way off fake. Yes, if you tested it, I'm guessing it's fake if the composition is off. The mint is stickler about making the composition of their coins correct, and they have a good quality control on that.
Yes, they do.
I mean, that's just my opinion because if the composition is off, it's definitely off. Wow, that's a lot of notes there, Mr. Dan Root. Okay, so let's take a look. Show everybody what you got, don't got. It looks like you just got some regular twos and ones here.
Yeah.
Okay. These are regular twos, ones, and fives. These, in my opinion, I'm not looking at every serial number to make sure this number matches this number because both numbers are supposed to be the same. And that's the back of them, so we don't need to blow that up. But you got some Canadian here. I'm not. That's the reverse. Okay, what's the year on that? 1954. Okay, so you're looking down here to see if the devil here is in here, or devil head rather, right down in here on the side. I'm not seeing it on this one. I got to kind of twist my head, so I'm kind of looking funny here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. Now you can really see it. My wife is better at inspecting these, so if it is actually a devil head, if someone in the chat wants to know, these look like normal notes to me. Again, with a 1954, all the denominations can have the devil in her hair. Again, I'm not seeing it here either. No, what they did, Queen Elizabeth, when these were made, she said, I don't like that. And so they smoothed this out. The ones with the devil head, all denominations in 1954 may have him, but in the second part of the printings, they took this away. So yeah, there's that. To me, they just look normal. Not a great deal of value there, Dan Root. Inkman wanted to know what's the market value on the graded commemorative. We did that. I'm sorry, guys. I am way behind. I'm like 5-6 minutes behind. I'm gonna try to catch up here. Okay, here we go. Is the SAC dollar counterfeit, or should I consider grading it? That's an ideal, Mr. V Rose. Does it have the proper composition for another coin? That means a $50 a little bigger, and you would know the difference there. Or if it's a quarter, you would obviously know the difference there.
I would send that to Annex. It's
Yeah,
gonna
not spend a
keep
lot
it
of
that
money
way.
doing it if you think it's real.
If you got a feeling it's real, and there's a chance that mistakes could have been made, you might have been in a $50. So I would send it to Annex, let them look at it, let them let you know.
Yeah, and get their opinion on it. Look at that. Left C became a YouTube winner. Thank you, Left C. We really appreciate it, my friend.
Or
Thank
bring
you
it to
for
the
support.
show.
I
The
see
graders there.
I seen you put this up about 5 minutes ago, and I am truly sorry. It's taken me so long to get to it, but thank you. Okay, so where we at? Where we at? Hey, what's up, Mudswat? How are you? I am catching up fast because I'm not seeing question marks. Oh, look at that! It makes the chat go faster for me because I'm just kind of cheating, I guess you could say. Hey, Ringmaster, how you doing, my friend? Jack, hello. Oh, question. New member. I caught it. Thank you, Against an Army. Did I miss the bridge talk? Sean Davies. We did talk about the Baltimore Bridge a little bit. Yeah, how it's affecting the transportation of silver in and out of the port, gold in and out of the port, and other things. It's also affecting the London Metal Exchange as well. It is putting a
And
little bit of a crimp.
guys, if you want to put your opinion, what you guys think about that, you're welcome to. We'll try to answer them too.
How much is 1 troy ounce of silver right now, Mike? Right now, this very second.
You're going to pay over $30 an ounce with the premium.
Well, just melt on Kitco.
Oh, the melt value right now?
Yeah, what's the melt value?
I can get to the exact. You're looking at 28.24.
There you go. Okay, Gold Navel says, where is gold and silver headed? I was talking earlier about I did a video on another channel. It's going to air tomorrow. If you got a channel membership on the channel, you'll be able to watch it right now because I watched it already. We talk about the difference between 2011 and today and how big of a swing it had on Friday. So, yeah, I think you'll enjoy the video. Should I tell you where
It can't be very good. I wasn't in it.
Is that what it is? So, yeah, as far as where silver is going to go, nobody has a crystal ball. It's really hard to say.
No, but we have an idea. The writing's on the wall. Just follow.
Writing is on the wall, especially if you compare 2011 and today, and even in 1980. If you compare all three instances, it tells you which way silver will most likely go. But the 1980 is similar to today's environment, and 2011 just totally different. So
only difference is today we can see the manipulation versus in 82 you couldn't.
Yeah, in 80 you couldn't see the manipulation because
it was 82
telefax. Like you would in 1980, you'd be a line going in to sell, line going out to buy, and you didn't know what it was until the close of the day. But the guys working the shop, they was getting what you call telefaxes, which is similar to our fax machines now. Well, which is now similar to email. Isn't that amazing how things evolve? And they could get the spot up to the minute, and they had to pay for that service.
Well, yeah, because they were still trading around the world.
Well, here's an interesting fact. Did you know there's a $1,000 Canadian bill and a 25-cent bill? 25-cent bill is called a ship laster. Wow, that's interesting. A ship laster. A ship laster. Schnip laster. It's got an N in there. Schnip. I never knew that's what it was called. I did know about the 1,000 and the 25-cent note, but I never knew it was referred to as a Schnip laster. Thank you for the info, Gold Maple. He is from Canada. Thank you for the support, my friend. See, I wasn't seeing much questions, so I was catching the comment every now and again. Here's a question. Is raw gold worth holding as an asset, or would it be better to sell an invest the money into coins, aka bullion? Raw gold. I guess you're talking nuggets. They're good as a collector standpoint. To me, coins and our bullion is processed refined metal. What do you think? As an investment standpoint, would you be better off investing into something that has a known quantity of gold in it, or raw gold that you'd have to XRF or test it or whatever?
Well, me myself, I would say coins or gold bar, something that's already been assayed through. Here's the thing about this, and this happened to me. I bought a gold nugget. I paid the guy; it was heavy. I'm gonna tell you, I lost almost 2 ounces of gold. Sent it on into the foundry company to have it tested, and there was other minerals underneath that gold. It wasn't pure all the way through.
That's why when I collect them, I like just to collect the smaller nuggets. I am feeling a little foul with smaller nuggets. I'm not getting the big ones.
Well, I kind of liked the nugget. It was nice and big. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I just liked it a little too much. So that was one of my days where I learned better check it out first.
Yeah. So Inkman, it's obviously better in a case like that to know what you're buying when it comes to it. I have a PCDS $20 collection, and some seem to be way undergraded. Why? Grade you it. I guess he mentions right graded. Probably at John and Londi Baker, thank you for watching. Um, Grading is subject to opinion. When I buy graded coins, I do know how to grade to an extent. I mean, nobody's a professional according to everybody. Everybody has their own opinion. However, having said that, when I look at a coin, I look at it comparable to other, let's just use MS63s. I use it comparable to other coins of that grade. And to me, I want the one that looks the nicest because I like to buy coins good for the grade. Some people at the grading service, they make mistakes. They're not looking at three or four coins at once. They're looking at that one coin and then they're putting the number on it. So their opinion could be a little skewed if they're tired or didn't eat the Wheaties or something, and they may possibly undergrade or overgrade a coin. What do you think, bro?
Well, you know what I always say: buy the coin, not the holder. So definitely grade that coin. Make sure that you know what you're buying, because they even say on their site they're not guaranteeing 100% it's that grade. So you need to be able to grade that coin, not that holder.
And if you don't know how to grade, here's a little trick for you. Have three or four of your coins, like you said, you have a few of them. Take three or four of your better looking coins when you go to buy and say, hey, I'm going to sit your coin down, but I want to use my coins to compare. Just an idea. Never mix your coins up with the seller's coins, but let him know what you want to do so he can watch you do it.
Some sellers are okay with it, others are not. Just remember, it
Yeah.
ain't always going to be okay.
Now you could look at your coins while his are still in the case and compare. That's perfectly okay.
Denny's perfectly okay with that, but some dealers will be a little leery
Will
about
not let you pick his coin up. But yeah, if you can compare just by looking in the case, do that. And then you can have a little bit better. Hey, this is what I want. And you can do that if you're trying to build a uniform set too, when it comes to, I don't know, putting together bust halves or seated halves or something. It will help you build a uniform set. Because a uniform set, even though it could be an XF grade, is better than a coin set that has AUs, a couple of AUX, and then some VGs in it. It's nice, uniform. Every coin pretty much looks the same or close to the same. It shows a little bit of consistency, and people like that when it comes to coins sets. So, yeah. This is a coin dealer question. How many days are you guys holding on to precious metal once it hits your shop? Not very many. I mean, I'd like to sell it the same day. However, we're not a pawn shop, so our rules are a little bit different. Pawn shops got to hold them like 30 days. We have the right to buy and sell them same day if we
unless
could.
unless it's jewelry or something. Then we
If
have to
it's
hold it.
jewelry, then we have to hold it. What is it? 15 days or 10 days or something. But coins themselves fall under a Precious Metal and Gem Act, which is a little different. As long as you don't carry a pawn shop license, you're okay to move that product as swiftly as possible, which is kind of important sometimes because that metal could move. However, it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes we hold on to metals for years. Okay, here we go. Laura Gantz predicts $36 silver very soon. Do you agree? I do not agree with any prediction of a particular dollar amount. That's saying, hey, I got a crystal ball and you don't.
No, she said she's not really predicting it 100%. The thing is, she's foreseeing that it could, and it can.
Seeing it could. Yeah, and that's a different story. Saying it could hit and saying it is going to hit is two totally different things.
Correct.
That's like having a bag.
Just like I said earlier, we're predicting it could hit over $30 by the end of this month. It can't, but then again, we do not have the crystal ball. It could go the other way, but the writing's on the wall for it to maybe do some type of movement in our favor. Hopefully,
saying it is and saying it can is like having a bag full of money and say, "Do you want this bag?" And you say, "Yeah, I'm going to pull all the money out and hand you the bag." There's a trick behind it. It's all in how these people that predict, they'll word it in such a way to say, "Well, I guess I was mentioning that it could possibly get that high." Do you believe the gold prices will go up with the central banks saying that gold is tier 1 and countries purchasing more gold and also back their country's money with it. Ones that back their country's money with it.
They're backing it with gold and silver, not just gold.
Not just gold. I do think there are a lot of.
You got some countries that are actually dumping gold on the market to trade it for silver. So what's up with that?
I do think there are a lot of countries still buying into gold, and that is, I guess you could say, putting a strain on it. But I don't think it's putting as much of a strain on it as people are making it out to be, because you have to remember most of the gold is in the jewelry, and most people will not sell their wedding rings. They just won't do it. I know I won't do it. I don't wear my wedding ring, but I won't sell it either. I don't wear it because I keep getting skinny and fat, so I don't wear it.
It's for sale.
No, mine's not. Okay, should gold continue to rise dramatically in value, do you foresee premiums on collectible numismatic gold coins coming down or going away?
Well, take a look at your old gold. What happened? We're seeing 63 selling right around melt now. What's up with that? Again,
There comes a time at different points in history where gold or silver will outprice the collectability of the coin, and therefore it's what happens. Like he's saying, MS-63s are at the gold price. Sometimes it just depends.
well, you remember in I think it was 2008, 2009. I was buying $20 gold pieces for like 450, 500, which
Yep.
guys was $150, $200 over spot.
I remember back in before 2011, I was selling Walker As for $1.75, and I couldn't sell them before the 2006-7
I'll
started.
buy them for $1.75, sir.
Yeah, you couldn't sell them.
But I'll buy them all you want to sell me today.
I have a $5 gold Indian. Has the edge been shaved and clean? Is it worth more than bullion? I wouldn't think so. No, not if it's been shaved and cleaned. It's just
We will melt that booger down.
I wouldn't attempt to resell something like that.
I think I said something last week on this. We just sent, my wife and I sent libs, $10 libs and $5 of $100,000 worth to the smelters to be melted.
Okay, so here we go. A couple questions. Did the Big Mac kidnap Floyd? Keith, we do miss Floyd's wisdom. Floyded wisdom. Floyd is still around. When he's been coming in, the shop has been busy, so I haven't been able to do videos with him. It seems like he comes, the shop gets busy. He leaves, the shop dies off. So maybe he's just bringing
in business for you. That sounds
He's bringing in business, and then the business disappears after he leaves.
They're only there to see Floyd.
Yeah, that's all they come for is to see Floyd, because they know he comes in every Friday morning at 10. $28 gold in October, my guess. I don't know, buybacks, if that will or will not happen. I hear a lot of analysts saying if the next 6 months goes the same percentage as this 6 months, we're looking at 2,800 to 3,200 gold. But whether it happens or not,
At the end of the year is what I'm hearing. They're looking at around $3,000 gold. Yes.
yeah. But I mean, how long have they been saying, "Oh, 3,000"? I got a video on my channel saying, "Will gold hit 3,000?" I literally say that, and that was 3 years ago or 2 years ago. People were talking about it then. It's going to get there when it gets there.
The thing is, 2-3 years ago, it didn't even get close. It was staying underneath 2,000.
It was saying no. I think it just barely broke 2.
We broke,
but it didn't close. I don't think
we wind up breaking 2,400. So
yeah,
at this pace, if we can stay at this pace, yes, there's a chance. Will it happen? Nobody knows again.
Most counterfeited coin in America. Oh man, there's so many of them. 09 SVDB. Name one, Mike.
Silver Eagles. Proof Silver Eagles.
I think he's saying counterfeited coins, not Eagles. 1943 copper cent.
What, an eagle's not a coin? It says $1 on the back of it.
I know, but I'm just saying, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's probably the most counterfeited now because it's large enough in value. So yeah, it's just a guess, but the most popular counterfeit, how's that? I think is the '09 SVDB 14D, 43 copper. There's a lot of
30,
them.
32 S&D on the quarter.
Oh yeah, those are real popular. What a lot of people do is they punch that. They'll go in from the side, and they'll repunch it. The side of the quarter underneath the mint mark to go in and drill it out and push it up.
Yeah.
How they do that, I have no idea, and I don't even want to know. I just know you can tell.
Oh, yeah. There's
He's
quite a
afraid
few.
Floyd be more popular than just a guy. No, we really have. Every time he comes in, we've been busy.
I think he is more popular, guys.
He is. Now that you come think about it, he's so popular that if you're a channel member, there's a Floyd emoji. There's not just a guy emoji on this channel. So that makes him alone, makes him more popular. He has his own emoji. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm down to the bottom, guys. So, yeah, wow, it's been an hour and I made it to the bottom. See, look at that. Floyd emojis coming up. See, you don't see no just a guy emojis. Wow. Even your brother likes Floyd better. That's harsh. I know, right?
Yeah, I kind of miss Floyd. Sometimes I come on there and him and I talk on his camera and I say hi to Floyd. Now I can't even say hi to him anymore.
Buyback says, I'm scared for my silver just added at 27.25, most I've ever paid in 40 years. Dude, I've been doing this just as long. Mike, did we not buy some $50 silver back in 2012?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes up and down. But if you're buying it just to stack, just cost average it. It does get a little scary when you do pay a higher. Oh, I do got an emoji. Thank you, Against an Army. I guess I do got an emoji there. I got darker hair than my hair is though. My hair is more gray now. Gonna have to change that. I forgot I had one. I thought it was just Floyd. Well, he is more popular because he went up first. There you
I
go.
got customers that bought silver as low as 11 from me and as high as 30 something. So don't be
Buyback
scared.
says gold paid. Says Mudswat Gold 10, 20, 30-year chart. You don't lose. That is right, guys. You don't lose. So, guys, uh, Frank Mon sits here and says, I use cost averaging or it will drive you nuts. I know that's right. I dabble a little bit with stocks. And dude, I glance at the stocks, I go crazy. A stock will be up, 10, 20% one day. You look at it a month later, it's down 10, 20, and then the next month it's up 10, 20. I just look at them, pay me a little bit dividends, call it good. I can't look at them things all the time. But I do check them, just not as much as I should. All right, guys. It's been an hour, man. We've had about 60 people on average in here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for participating, watching the videos. And I'm going to say it. Don't forget to check out Mike's channel. He will make a video. You watch it, he will make it. I think that's backwards, but maybe it might inspire him. So, and also,
and guys, if you guys are out anywhere this weekend, especially for you guys down in Georgia, I will be in Dalton, Georgia this weekend.
do you consider the silver American Eagle a numismatic piece or a stackable sovereign piece? Oh God,
For me, neither, because I don't stack eagles.
I do a row set. It's kind of like a stack, kind of like a collectible. So I really can't say either or. I don't have an opinion on it either or, whether it be a collectible or a stackable. Because when it comes to stacking, I do like to stack stuff that's less expensive. But
I do got about 11, 12 rolls of 86s in the orange tubes.
I
Though.
gotta admit, I like them orange tube ones. That's what I was just fixing to say. We're
Jack,
going to
it's just
State
there. I
or
like
A&A
too.
this year. I don't know. Are we
What's that?
going to Central States or A&A?
I will be there, but I'm not setting up. I'm going to be walking the show for a couple of days. I am not setting up, guys. Central States finally priced me out.
When's Mid America going back to Florida? Because Coin Crew's not.
Mid America,
He didn't add that last part. I just added it in there.
we will be there in July.
And something to remember about Silver Eagles, says Mudswat, they're all almost MS68. There are a few exceptions where they get circulated and stuff. So, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching today. I mean, you guys have just been so awesome asking the questions, sending the email. Oh, wait, I can't. I see another email. I can't leave yet. What is this? No, can't put that up, boss. Someone's, I don't know what it is. So we can't put that up. So, guys, thank you so much for joining in and watching. I really appreciate it. Mike, anything you want to say, my bro?
Oh, somebody met you in Florida, Mr.
They met me in Florida?
Yeah. Mr. V. Rose.
Oh, yeah, Mr. V. Rose. Yeah. We all went to a party, too.
Oh, okay. I didn't go.
Even Coin Crew parties sometimes.
Not
I
this
mean,
guy.
it wasn't like the kiddie parties where when you notice I say kiddie parties, where everybody's getting drunk and everything. I mean, we were drinking and stuff, but it was just a social get-together party. It was actually a good time. We took pictures and everything.
I did not go, guys, because I don't have time to drink. I got to stay working there when I'm there.
Okay, here we go. As
Plumber
Plumber
stack.
Stagger's got to know, inquiring minds, he says. As far as buying or trading with each other, who's winning between you both? Between us buying and trading to each other. I think he is.
I really think he is.
And that's your answer.
You know, he suckered me again out of silver and gold last week, and he's telling me how he won again.
I bought it on the spot because silver and gold went up. But I think he is because he charged me so much over spot before gold went up.
He always likes to call me when the market's closed and try to lock in.
So there you go. Answer to your question, who's winning? He is. That's the answer. No, that's what I'm saying. If you ask either of it, it's all the correct answer is he is. Either one of us will give you the same answer. So, guys, thanks for watching. We are going to have to get out of here. You want to add anything, bro?
No, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming, and thank you for listening to us. I did want to touch a little bit more on the Baltimore deal, but we'll try to get a little bit more of that next week. Guys, I want to do some more research on it, and we'll get back with you guys on that. So, guys, until then, I will be gone all this week, the rest of this week. I am heading out, but I will talk to you guys sometime next week. Keith and I will get together, see if we can come on next week. Thank you.
All right, guys. I do appreciate everybody coming in, watching the channel. Don't forget, tomorrow I made a video. I'm going to tell you who it is if you're ready. For all of you 49 people that stayed, go check out. If you're a channel member of Silver Seeker, watch it tomorrow. I did a video with him today, and I think you're going to find it quite interesting.
Yeah, see, they don't call me anymore for videos. They're doing it together. You know,
dude.
Yeah, that's it. That's okay.
He called me. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and I forget how to get out of here.
All right, guys.
See you.
Take her easy.
Sunday, or maybe I might make a video. I don't know. But until then, have a great evening, rest of your week, whichever you prefer to say. So, see ya.
See ya.